This time we'd like to recognize our senior cheerleader, Asia McGuigan, daughter of Deneen and the late Stan Payne. She is escorted by her brother, Hayden McGuigan. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. She has participated in Beta and HOSA. And after graduation, she plans to attend college to obtain a degree in physical therapy. Senior band member, Reagan Brown. She is a daughter of Matthew and Leanne Brown. She has been a member of the band for 7 years. She is also active in the Beta Club. And after graduation, she plans to attend the Middle Tennessee State University and major in music education. Miss Reagan Brown. Our first senior football player is Mr. Braden Brewer, the son of Johnny and Oni Brewer. He has played for 4 years. Braden also participates in archery and baseball. And after graduation, he plans to go to work. Nathaniel Brown. Nathaniel is the son of Missy and Keith Brown. He has played football for 3 years. He also is active and participates in soccer and Skills USA. And after graduation, he plans to go to the Air Force and become a mechanical engineer and work for TVA. Hunter Ray Eldridge. Hunter is the son of Mike and Sandra Eldridge. He has played football for a total of 13 years through the Bledsoe County Schools. He is also active in DECA, and after graduation, he plans to further his education and pursue a career that he enjoys. Austin Hitchcock. Son of Ethan and Heather Wagner. He's played for 3 years. And after graduation, he plans to make money. Monse Palacios. How about a go Warriors? He is the son of Marisol Lozano and Jim Downs. He has played for 7 years. He is also active in soccer, and after graduation, he plans to attend college and obtain a business degree and play college football. Isaac Reyes. Isaac is the son of Efren and Sandra Reyes. He has played for 4 years. He's also active in baseball and Skills USA. And after graduation, he plans to further his education. Dylan Robeck. Dylan is the son of Penny and Dustin Robeck. He has played football for a total of 12 years. And after graduation, he plans on pursuing a degree in welding. Kyrie Stewart. Kyrie is the son of Jennifer Stewart and Alton Stewart. He's played football for 4 years. And after graduation, he plans to get a football scholarship or join a free community college. Riley Swafford. Riley's the son of Travis and Dina Swafford.
Okay, you're recording, right?
He has played for 4 years. He's also active in the Beta Club. And after graduation, he plans to attend TCAT and become a welder. Kagan Thomas. Kagan is the son of Karen and Houston Thomas. He's played football for 4 years. He's also active in DECA and Beta. And after graduation, he plans to attend UTC and pursue a degree in exercise science to become a physical therapist. Our final senior football player is Brady Turner. Brady is the son of Wendy and Jason Gwynn and Stephen and Beth Turner. He has played for 4 years. He is also active in baseball, FCA, DECA, HOSA, Beta, and he's a senior class vice president. After graduation, Brady plans on attending college to become a physical therapist and become an athletic trainer. Our senior football managers, first we have Miss Imogene Berquist. She's the daughter of Carrie and Kathy Berquist. She has been a manager for 2 years. She's also active in volleyball, Beta, FCA, DECA, vice president of HOSA, and senior class secretary. After graduation, she plans on becoming a pediatrician and living a happy life. And our other senior football manager is Jessie Scoggins. Jessie's the daughter of Rebecca and Keith Scoggins. She's been a manager for 2 years. She's also active in soccer, FCA, Beta, DECA, president of HOSA, and senior class reporter. After graduation, she plans to attend college to pursue a degree in the medical field. Let's hear it one more time for our senior band members, cheerleaders, football players, and managers. Thank you so much. At this time, we'd like to ask everyone if you would please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. We will be having our invocation tonight by Mr. T.A. Smith. Following the invocation, Mr. Bobby Robertson will be playing To the Colors as the American flag is raised by our local veterans C.D. Pursley, Alfred Terry, Jimmy Housley, Ronnie Etherton, and Ronnie Bird. After the raising of the flag, the Bledsoe County Band of Blue will play the national anthem.
Would you bow with me, please? Our Father in heaven, we are so thankful for another day and for all of the blessings that you have given us. We realize that they all come down from above. We give you the glory and the praise for them all. We are thankful for the opportunity, the chance to be here tonight and enjoy Friday night football. We thank you for that, and we fully recognize that our blessings are from you. We give you thanks and praise. We ask you to please be with all of these young men tonight as they play. We pray that you'll watch over them and protect them, and we pray that there would be no injuries on either side. And our Father, we pray that as American citizens on this day where we remember a terrible tragedy 19 years ago, we pray that you will help us realize just how fortunate we are to be Americans, and help us realize that the one thing we need more than anything is to look to you. Please be with us. Continue to bless us and help us. We ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
But anyway, this is Mike Siblon and Bradley Hargis as Bledsoe County will receive, as Bledsoe won the toss, as they will receive. So Bledsoe County going to go on offense first drive. How well will they do? Will they still be up for the game, or will there be a bit of a letdown, Bradley? We just don't know.
Well, they better pour the coal on. you keep it hot off for 3 or 4 quarters, because Grundy County is not one of those teams that quit on you.
Grundy County, of course, last year lost to Bledsoe County 14-12 at Colmont. As really, these have been tight games the past 2 years. And kick is up and it's underway, and it's football time in Bledsoe County. The kick is up, it takes it outside to the 5, outside to the 10, moves outside to the 15, to the 20, outside to the 25, breaks loose to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, down to 41, Cadillac Steelers. 26-yard return, and Bledsoe County in good field position at its 41.
Kind of had a little hiccup there trying to catch the ball. One guy had position, but Cadillac, I believe, wanted it. And he got 25 yards, 26 yards. Good place to start the drive here for Bledsoe County football.
Ball at the 41-yard line. Quarterback will be for the Warriors. It'll be Harmon Keefe, the junior. He hasn't had to pass all that much, but he doesn't necessarily have to. As Bledsoe County will line up first down, 10 yards to go. It'll be Harmon Keefe, the quarterback, up under center. Keith looking up over the defense. Keith, handoff, tailback, slices up the middle to the 45, down to the 50. That'll be Dylan Roback up for the 45. Close to about midfield. It's going to be at the 47. That's going to be a gain of 6. Good yardage on first down, Bradley.
Good first down play right up the gut. Try to establish that run game very early. And Gunner Sweat in the backfield as well. And Cadillac Seaver is going to be switching in and out. So got plenty of weapons to use back there.
Second down 4 at the 47-yard line of the Warriors. It's Bledsoe County. Second down and 4. Looking over to the defense. Handoff. Tight bunch pattern up the middle to the 50, down to the 45, down into Grundy County territory. That'll be Dylan Roback up the middle for a good gain and a first down and 10 yards to go. So Bledsoe County moving the chains again with great authority. So Bledsoe County moves it from the 47 into Grundy County territory at the 44. That'll be a gain of 8 yards. Gain first down, 10 yards to go. Dylan Roback, 3 touchdowns last week, 93 yards.
Boom, boom, in the Grundy County territory now. We've got a shotgun package here. Might go to the air on this one.
And off, tailback up the middle. Banks out 40, outside to the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. That's Dylan Roback again, moving it from the 44 down to the 32. A gain of 12 by Dylan Roback. And he is Bledsoe just absolutely pushing the pile forward. Holes opening up for him to get through.
Hard-nosed running there on the part of Dylan Roback, but you got to say, hats off to the offensive line right now. They are making some dandy holes for him to go through.
Ball at the 33. It's going to be first and 10 for the Bledsoe County Warriors at the Grundy 33-yard line. Scoreless game, 10:29 to go in the first. Looking quarterback is going to throw outside. The man to the left side of the line, outside to the 30, down to about the 26-yard line. That'll be out for 7 yards. Cadillac Sears making the reception from Harmon Keefe for 7 yards, and it'll be second down and short.
Gain of about 5.
Gain of 5, so it'll be gain of 5, so it'll be second down and 5. So he goes to the air, throws left side. Cadillac Sears there, makes the reception, gets 5 yards.
I saw they were stacked in the middle right there. I'm not sure if he optioned out of that or audibled out of that, but he went to that flat over there on the far side of the field. They had 5 men on the line of scrimmage to stop that surge.
Absolutely. So it's second down 5 at about the 28-yard line. It'll be second down 5, 9:46. Bledsoe County deep in Grundy territory. Looking, that'll be Harmon Keefe. Keefe's going to run with it. Keefe's going to get down to about the 21-yard line. That'll be for 2 yards. Harmon Keefe, which had 133 yards rushing and a TD. Last week gets 2, and it'll be third down and about 3. So first time Bledsoe County's in third down situation.
Gain of about 2 on the play.
I'm not sure if that was a design play, a quarterback draw or not, but he turned around. There were 3 white jerseys in the backfield. They blitzed around the ends. He had nowhere to go, couldn't set up, so he just called his own number and got what he could. Forward progression is good progression, but not to see it get a first down here to keep this drive alive.
9:10 to go. It'll be third down and 2. Handoff, tailback, slices across the middle.
Gunner Sweat.
That'll be Gunner Sweat, and I think he got the first down. I already close to it. Gunner Sweat goes off the right side, a little bit of off-tackle type play. So it's going to be a fourth down and short. First down, 10, Bledsoe County. So Gunner Sweat gets the 3 yards and a first down.
Bledsoe County, first and 10.
Got just enough on that one.
4 yards on that play, and it'll be first and 10 at the 31. At about the, looks like around about the 20, looks like the 23-yard line. It'll be a 24-yard line. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go. Bledsoe County moving the ball on their first possession. Shotgun formation. Looking, quarterback. Tyron Keefe, he's going to run with it. Tyron Keefe's going to slide down to the 20, down to the 18. I think that play was busted. His receivers covered up, and he got what he could.
good defense there in Grundy County, shutting the receivers down, getting a hand in their face, and forcing Harmon Keith to go back up inside.
He got 2 yards out of it, so it's second down, 8 yards to go at the 21-yard line. About the 21-yard line. It'll be closer to the long 7, second down and about a long 7 for Bledsoe County. 7:58 to go. Bledsoe County lining up. And a shotgun formation standing tailback. Looking, it will be Harmon Keith outside, swings outside down to the 20, down to the 15, selecting down to about the 10. I think he got the first down or he's close to it. Harmon Keith last week he burned Tyner on runs like that. And he had a whale of a game. 133 yards, gain of 8. It's going to be a first down, 10 yards to go at about the 12-yard line. Harmon Keith scored from 14 yards last week out about this type of situation when they were down at that end of the field. They're going from left to right on your radio dial, by the way. As Bledsoe County facing first down, 10 yards to go at the 13. Handoff, tailbacks across the middle, bangs it out. There's a scramble, and they say there's a fumble. And I think there's a fumble. Grundy County says they have it, and McGround may have caused it. Let's see what the situation is as they unstack the ball. No indication for the referees yet. It says it's going to be no fumble. Down calls the fumble.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of 3. So luckily Grundy County did not get that ball. Bledsoe County moved the ball. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 10. Bradley.
Yeah, definitely dodged a bullet there. It did come out a little late. Grundy tried to get that and sway the referee's opinion, but didn't quite work out for them.
2nd down, 7 at the 10. They get the first without scoring. Bledsoe County at the 10-yard line. 2nd down, 7. Shotgun formation. He empties the backfield pretty much. Hands off to Cadillac Severs. Cadillac Severs to the 5. Second effort shoves it down close to the first down.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 5, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2. So Cadillac Severs jumps in. He almost breaks free for that touchdown. But he's got a leg tackle at the end.
He grabbed the hold over the leg and wouldn't turn loose. If he broke that tackle, he'd have rumbled probably over the goal line. But Grundy County got lucky there and pulled him down.
It'll be 3rd down, 3 at the 5. They need to get to the 2 for the first. 3 to 2-yard line for the first. Quarterback is handoff, tailback, slices up the middle and bangs it outside to the left side of the line. Severs again on the carry. He may have got close to the goal line as he takes a handoff from Harmon Keith. So let's see where the ball is. It's going to be really little gain, if any. So it's going to be a 4th down and 3 situation. So what will they do? Will they go for a field goal or will they try for a 4th down?
Right now, I'd probably go for it. Early in the game, it's 4th and 3. You've been running the ball very well. It's time right now to separate the men from the boys, swell up and get those 3 yards you need, if not a touchdown.
They're going to go for it on 4th down and 3. Bledsoe County has ball at the 5-yard line of Grundy County. Other center, looking handoff, tailback, throws it outside. He's going to go.
He's in.
I think he's got it, and he has. He is in there for a touchdown. And who did the touchdown score? Cadillac Severs and a 5-yard TD. And Bledsoe County and Gambles on 4th down and wins. And they get on the scoreboard, and it's 6-0. Tristan Bourne will try for the extra point with the score. Bledsoe 6, Grundy nothing. Snap down, kick is up, high enough, and yes, it splits them. Now the new score is Bledsoe County 7, Grundy County nothing. As you're listening to it on WAT AM 1110, Pikeville, Tennessee, and watching this game on WAT TV, Channel 18.
Able to run a calculated drive like that, chip away and finally calculate the
Tristan
score.
Bourne, it's going to be an onside kick. The ball is loose and there's a scramble for it, and I believe Grundy County comes up with it. So they tried an onside kick, and the ball fall loose, and I think Grundy County fell on it. So Bledsoe went a little trickeration right there, Bradley.
He may have touched it before the 10 yards come
Yeah,
up
I think he did. You have to go 10 yards to touch it before you're allowed to touch it. So Grundy County is in good field position at about the 49 of Bledsoe County. So basically, that's good field position for Grundy County. Now see if they can answer the Bledsoe score of one of their own.
Anytime you can start the drive in the opponent's territory, that's good news for you. Even though it is the 49-yard line, it's still in Bledsoe territory.
Grundy County lines up at the 49-yard line of Bledsoe County. First down 10. Man in motion, handoff, tailback, slices out the middle to the 45, bangs out to the 44, close to about the 42. And the ball, I don't know if that
Bryson
thing,
Braden on the carry for Grundy
Braden
County.
making the carry.
Brought down by Gunner Sweat.
Gunner Sweat brings him down at the 42. That's a gain of 7, second down 3. So
Gain of 8 yards on the
Braden
run.
gets some good yardage on that
He's
play. He
second down 2.
runs it up for 7 yards.
Faked it to one side, handed up inside. Bledsoe County on the line just caught a little off balance right then on the first play. They work these jitters out and get some penetration and disrupt this offensive drive.
Second down 2 at the 41-yard line for the Yellow Jackets, trailing 7-0. There's a whistle. Somebody jumped. Probably going to go against Grundy County. Again, that's a 5 yards. It's going to go against Grundy County. So instead of second down 2, it's going to be second down 7. If that's the indication here at this point. So it's either an encroachment. Remember, Bledsoe County last week got hit twice for a chop block.
Illegal substitution.
So it's going to go against Grundy County.
Grundy
Illegal
County, still 5
substitution.
yards.
Still 5 yards. So they didn't have the did not have the right set of people on there. It was 12 men on the field, more or less, I believe. So Grundy County loses 5 yards on that play. So it's going to be second down 7 at about the 46-yard line.
After the 5-yard penalty, it'll be second down
And
7.
Grundy's going to look like they're going to a pass type offensive set, and Bledsoe County's anticipating that and setting its defense accordingly. Looking over to the defense. Man in motion, handoff, tailback, slices up the middle, stacks it up to the 45, maybe to the 44, gain of maybe about 2 yards. So third down, and your favorite sound of cowbells are out there, Bradley.
When there's 25 cowbells, I'm fine, but it's that one obnoxious cowbell that rings and rings
Now,
and rings.
who would be bringing that in here, Bradley?
A man named Mike Smith.
I don't know the guy.
Third and a long 5 for the Jackets.
So it's going to be third down and 5. I don't know who is this guy, Mike Smith, who brings cowbells in
I
here.
think the whole world, Bledsoe County and Cumberland County, knows Mike Smith.
I'm sure they do. Anyway, it'll be third down 5 at the 44-yard line. Otherwise, Grundy County is they'll try to convert on third down. Looking handoff, tailback slices across, gets to about the 40.
On the quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, and he'll be about a yard short, I believe. He got to the 40, so he's going to be fourth
Fourth and
down.
1.
So what will Grundy County do? Will they punt it away or go for a fourth down? Fourth and 2.
Down the score, I would say Grundy County goes for it. At the very least, goes for a hard count here. Try drawing off sides. But I look for them to do a quarterback sneak or a fullback dive they've been doing all night long. Get another yard or two. Try to keep this drive alive.
7-0 is the score. And Grundy facing a fourth down and a long one. Fourth down and a long one for Grundy County as they try to convert. Looking handoff, and he is stacked up, but did he make it? I think he did. Looks like he
so.
did. He got the first down.
Dixon on the keeper.
And Gleason on the keeper keeps it all the way to about the, looks like it'll be a first down 10 it is. So they move to about 3 and they get about, they push the pile just enough to get the first down.
Second effort. That's where it come from. They had him stood up at the line, but man, he just fell forward with the pile for 3 yards. Big first down play.
Absolutely.
Bledsoe County 38-yard line.
Ball at the 38-yard line, first down 10. So they convert on a first down. Actually, Grundy County's running their offense a little better than Tyner's at this point last year. So it'll be first down 10 at the Bledsoe 38. And this drive so far, 11 yards so far for the offense. Looking to have tailback, slices across the middle, shoves it, gets about to the 36. That's about it. Bledsoe County ball is playing well. Went to the inside, and Bledsoe County smelled that and just put a clamps on it as Hunter Eldridge missed the stop on for the Warriors.
Defensive line just slid right with the motion. Had to cut it up inside, and he was met with a host of blue jerseys. Good play on the part of Bledsoe County's defensive front.
Gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8. 1:41 to go here in this first period. Bledsoe up by 7 so far. The Warriors on their first drive took over 6 minutes off the clock, and that's important because you don't take as much time off that clock as you can. So it'll be second down and 8 at the 36-yard line. Looking handoff, slices it, no. A yard maybe.
Monte Palacio says no, sir. He comes through the nose guard and got good penetration. They hand the ball off, and he came nowhere but
He sacked the
down.
quarterback 3 times last week, Palacios, and he is a absolute machine. So it's going to be third down and 7 with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 to score. Bledsoe County with the football. And Grundy County, really, if you look at it this way,
It's started up Bledsoe County at
as the Warriors as Grundy facing the third down, 7 o'clock running. And Grundy County a little time taking his time coming out of the huddle. They actually have a time clock out here, Bradley. They have a 40-second clock.
Delay of game.
Delay of game, and it's going to be a delay of game.
Nope,
And that's
they call
going to be
timeout.
timeout Grundy County. So timeout is called here with 36.4 seconds to go. One of the things we have out here, Bradley, is the 40-second clock.
Yeah, that's pretty handy when you're sitting up here trying to watch it and find out where they're at, time-wise.
So
You used to have to just watch the back judge back there do his arm for the countdown the last 5 seconds.
yeah, you can tell it is. I just hope though he said something. Please do not. What are you doing?
They're playing the Tennessee anthem.
I thought that was a Florida State thing. But anyway,
Florida State doesn't play Rocky Top. Are you crazy?
they did one year, 99 Fiesta Bowl.
Hey, how'd that work out for them?
Yeah, well, it actually
How'd that work out
actually
for them?
sounded better than their Pride of the Southland marching
Oh,
band.
give me a break.
It did, I heard it, and it actually sounded better, but they said we were going to play in the Fiesta Bowl in case they sort of like rubbed Tennessee's nose in it and turned it the other way around. So with 36.4 seconds to go, Grundy County will have the ball at the 35, facing a 3rd down 7 situation. They're in field goal range, Bradley. Though it'll be a long
Grundy
one.
have a kicker? I don't know.
Hard to tell. Certainly Tyler didn't have one last week. Man in motion, handoff. Quarterback, he's going to try to run it outside, and he is absolutely for a gain of 1. 4th down as the clock running down here. Bradley, he tried to key on a keeper, and Bledsoe County smelled that perfectly.
Option right, but he called his own number and dove up the inside. And Bledsoe County wouldn't have it. They got him for a minimal gain, maybe 2 yards at most.
It'll be 4th down and 6, so it's going to be a gain of 1. So this is going to be the final play of the first quarter, with Bledsoe leading at the end of 1, 7-0. So we're going to go to a break in the action with the score at the end of 1. It's Bledsoe County 7, Grundy County nothing. You're on WAT AM 1110. Second quarter set to get underway as Grundy County facing a 4th down and 6 situation. They're at the 34. Will they go for on 4th down and 6 this close in, or will they try a field goal? Bradley, here at this point.
Well, a hard count. If they were to draw them offsides, it's still going to be 4th and 1. You're kind of in no man's land right now. You're not very deep in Bledsoe territory.
Grundy County's going to go for it.
You're too close to punt.
Grundy County will go for it on 4th down and 6. Looking, quarterback, back to throw. Rolling outside the line, the man is there. Incomplete, overthrown. So the man was there, but he just overthrew it, Bradley. Threw it off to the left side, and he actually was a fairly decent throw, but just could not connect because he overthrew it.
Well, he didn't really have time to get his feet set on the road out and throw the ball. He had some penetration and had the end come off right in his face, and he just overthrew it just a little bit.
So Bledsoe takes over on downs. It'll be 1st down 10 at their 34-yard line. Bledsoe last drive, 6 minutes 50 seconds, 7 points. So Bradley, can Bledsoe County do it again? And Bledsoe County will come up in on I formation. Straight I set, hands off, pitches to the tailback behind the line of scrimmage, gets across to the 36. Cadillac Seavers there, getting about 2, maybe 3 yards out of that. He looked like he's trying to get a little bit of steam, but there was a good Grundy County player to block him.
Good lick on the part of Grundy County. Open field tackle there, but Cadillac did fall forward for another yard after he got hit. Excellent play defensively to keep him at bay.
6 yards, 4 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd down, 6 yards to go. This is Mike Smith here to send you the play-by-play with Bradley Hargis as Bledsoe County lines up, 2nd down, 6. Handoff, tailback up the middle, slices across the middle to the 40, to the 45. Roll back to the 45, 50, down to the 45, down to the 30, 48-yard line. That'll be Dylan Roback, and that's for a 1st down 10 as Dylan Roback just goes banging through the line. Holes open up for him to go through. So Bledsoe County moves it from the 38 down into Grundy territory, down to 14 yards.
He is a hard-nosed runner, and I tell you something he reminds me of. For Bledsoe County fans, you could probably remember Chase Brown.
Absolutely.
Running out of the backfield. He's about the same size, and he runs it almost as hard as Chase used to do. That's what it reminds me of coming out of the backfield.
Shotgun formation for Bledsoe County. That'll be the quarterback. Going to run with it. Instead, outside to the 45. He goes finally out of bounds. Harmon Keith making the carry. Yes, he looks like he was trying to throw, but so twice he threw beyond the line of scrimmage against Tyner and got nailed for it. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down 7 for the Warriors at the 45-yard line. Bradley, Bledsoe County so far, well, they have close to 100 yards total offense so far in this half.
Controlling the tempo of the game, I can tell you that. The offense on Bledsoe's side is just chipping away at the field position and capping it off with a score, and that's how you got to do it.
2nd down 7, hands up the middle to the 45, down to the 40, down to the 20.
There he goes.
To the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10. Who is that? That's Dylan Roback.
Harmon Keith.
Keith said he's the run. As Ryan Keith goes from the 45 down to inside the 20, actually down to the 10-yard line. 1st down, goal to go. Harmon Keith, 36 yards, and down at the 9. It's 1st down, goal to go for Elizabeth. And Harmon Keith, he can burn you.
He come through the middle of that line like a shot out of a gun. I mean, he was not going to be denied. Showcasing his wheels, getting down inside the red zone. Bledsoe County set up nicely, 1st and goal here.
1st and goal to 9. Hand off, tailback. Slices out the middle, outside of the 5. Down close to the 5. Dylan Roback gets stacked up, but he gets that yards down to about the 5, so it'll be 2nd and goal to go. Bradley, I'm going to tell you something right now. This Bledsoe County's just driving down the field. 2nd and goal at the 5. 4 yards by Dylan Roback, and he earned every one of those.
Absolutely. Dandy football right now being played on the part of Bledsoe County.
Ball at the 5-yard line, 2nd down, goal to go. Bledsoe up 7-0. Clock 17 seconds on the time clock, on the 40-second clock. Bledsoe County lining up, has time. Under 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Handoff, that'll be Gunner Sweat down to the 5. Down to the 2, down to the 1. Have him 6. Touchdown, Gunner Sweat. Gunner Sweat to the right. Goes all the way in for another score, and Bledsoe's up by 13.
Boring home to attempt the extra point.
I'll tell you something right now. It was a beautiful drive, Bradley.
It certainly was, Mike. Bledsoe's hitting on all cylinders right now. Thankfully, we're getting forward progression about every play we're doing right now.
Snap down by Tristan Bourne. The kick is up by Tristan Bourne. The kick is
no good.
no good. So it's 13-0 as Bledsoe County up by 2 scores, 13-0. Bledsoe County leads 13-0 here at Claypool, as Bledsoe trying to go to 4-0, and so far has done it well. 2 drives, 2 scores. Bradley?
Anytime you can have a calculated drive like that, cap it off with a score, you control the tempo of the game, and right now, Bledsoe has the upper hand in all stuff.
Grundy County trying to run it, and he just gets it off to the 5, down to the 15, tries to reverse the field, 25, and he is dropped by Bledsoe County.
He got upended right there at the 25-yard line.
I think he was trying to reverse his field a bit, and I think it's that the Bledsoe player caught him. So it's 1st down 10 for Grundy County at the 25-yard line.
Jones on the return for Grundy County.
Jones making the return. That'll be about 15 yards. Bradley, that was he tried to go ahead. Looks like he was getting some progress out of it. Then he reversed it.
A good open field tackle on the part of D-board by getting down, hitting low on that hip, and knocking his pins out from under him. And you can see he was slow to get up. Took a pretty good lick.
You know, Grundy's getting a little more progress than Tyner had at this time last week. Excuse me, I said last year. And it'll be 1st down 10 at the 25 from Grundy County with 9:15 to go and a half. Grundy County looking handoff, tailback, slices it up. Absolutely no way, no sir. No way, Jose. I can see a number of blue shirts there. Very little gain, if any. May have lost a little. Braden.
I'm going to say maybe a half a yard, if that.
Remember, we got the cameraman up there. We thank him very much for helping with the telecast. Don't say words like possum wop and pig's knuckles, because he doesn't quite understand what you mean.
There's a lot of people in this valley that knows what a possum whomp is.
I don't think he does, and neither do I. But it'll be second down 9. They gave him a 1-yard gain on that play, by the way. Second down 9 at the 26-yard line. Looking and hand tailback, he's trying to run it outside, and he is just absolutely just tackled at about a gain of 1. It looks like there's a bunch of player is down. Kagan Thomas was in on the tackle. Kagan Thomas, of course, is the son of assistant coach Houston Thomas, and he's wearing his father's old number. Houston Hitman Thomas.
Third and 9 for the Jackets.
No gain, it'll be a 3rd and 9. And I'll tell you something right now, Bledsoe County is actually really playing good tonight. You know, keeping their heads level,
Bledsoe County,
so to speak.
let's make some noise. It's
Third down 9. Bledsoe County will try to stop Grundy County on 3rd down 9. 3rd down 9, looking over to the fence. Grundy County looking, going to throw a short pass, makes the catch, reception.
What are you going backwards for?
35, and he's just absolutely just stacked up. He would absolutely make the catch. I'll give him progress at about the 33-yard. It's Kyrie Stewart making the tackle on him. But they'll give him progress to the 33. So
You get 4
down
yards.
and
You're fighting for
6.
yards like that. He got about a 5-yard gain, but he ran backwards trying to get more field position. Gain of about 2.
So it's going to be 4th down and 7. So Grundy County will have to punt it away, as is a 10-man rush on from the Warriors here tonight. Grundy County trailing 13-0 here in the second quarter. The Warriors will wait for the ball. Punt away. It's going to be a squitter. He's going to try to take it outside. He's going to return to the 45. Outside to the Swafford to the 45. Down to the 3-yard line. So Bledsoe County has it in position. Will have it 1st down and 10 yards to go. That's Riley Swafford there to make the return on. Bledsoe, another great field position. Bradley, it's just been Bledsoe's night so far.
So far, it's been all blue. Grundy had a glimpses of a few last drive or drive before last, but just not able to get anything going. Bledsoe's defense shut it down.
So it'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go for Bledsoe County with 7:27 to go in the half. We do welcome everybody to the broadcast and to the telecast of Bledsoe County football 2020. Ball at the 42-yard line, 1st down, 10 at the Grundy County 42. Bledsoe County lining up, no instead looking. Harmon Keith throws downfield. He's going to throw a ball.
Oh, there it is.
The man was open. That was Dylan Robeck, the intended receiver. He was open, but he overthrew his mark. He just threw up a bomb.
That had a little bit too much mustard on it, but man, if he
I think he just hummed that terrier a bit too much. You know?
dropped it right in there, man, that was wide open.
The man was open. He was ahead of his defender, and
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, Dylan Robeck, he just hummed that terrier a bit too much. To use the term. So we are lined up in the I formation, 2nd down 2. There's going to be a pass formation. Looking handoff at the middle, bangs it outside to the 40, across to the 35-yard line. Down there, Harmon Keith on the carry up the middle for a good gain of 7 yards. We talked about Tyner's win over Bledsoe, loss to Bledsoe County. That is only the 2nd loss ever. What was the first win for Bledsoe County, and what year, and what was the score?
6-yard gain.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a couple of conflicting articles that would say that we have never beat Tyner until last week.
Well, it seemed to me we never did.
In 1942, Bledsoe County lost to Tyner 14-12.
And you won that 14-12. You got that right.
They did not win. Had a friend of mine pulled up an old Chattanooga article, Chattanooga Daily Times or whatever it was back then, and Tyner Hilltoppers beat Bledsoe 14-12. In 1941, Tyner beat Bledsoe County 56-0. In 1942, it was 14-12 Tyner. 1943, Bledsoe County lost that game as well. Bledsoe County has not beaten Tyner until last Friday night.
20 tries. And finally they pulled the mountain down. It'll be 1st down 10 at the 30-yard line after the play. Looking up the middle, bangs it outside. On that last play, Bledsoe County got the 1st down. Gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Again, missed that last play, but Bledsoe did get a first down on the last play. So our apologies if you guys who are watching on TV saw it. And it's your fault, Bradley.
I just tried to correct it. That was the first time last week.
Well, whatever it is, but we did win, so that's the important thing. Anyway,
it's the first time I've ever beat the Rams.
2nd down and 2. Looking. Seeing his arm, Keith throws out the middle. The man is there. Give him 6. Give him 6. And Bledsoe County scores.
Eli Williams caught it.
Williams catches it. And Bledsoe County.
Touchdown pass from Keith to Williams.
Keith to Williams, and he scores. And Bledsoe County a 22-yard TD pass as Bledsoe County ups the lead to 19-0. And Bledsoe County will try for the extra point. That'll be Tristan Bourne. Kick is up. And good. So the new score is Bledsoe 20. Grundy County nothing. As Williams making the reception. 22 yards. And Bledsoe County leads 21-0. 20-0. Again, eastbound and down is being played here tonight, and we're going to talk to recognize more of our sponsors for the radio portion of the broadcast. And we do thank Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative for allowing us to do the broadcast on TV as well. Elite Market in Pikeville is all your one-stop shop for all your snacks, drinks, and other needs. They need a loaf of bread, they got it. They got a gallon of milk, they got that too. A soda, got that too. They've got the Bledsoean banner, as well as the Chattanooga papers. And they'll sell you gasoline. Elite Market, a proud supporter of Warrior football. Stevens Pharmacy on Main Street for over 60 years has been your place for all your pharmacy needs. Bradley, what do you do there?
What's that?
At Stevens Pharmacy.
Well, we fill prescriptions. We have over-the-counter needs. We have greeting cards, balloons, gifts.
Got some Warrior apparel.
Quite extensive dollar section. We have camping things, outdoor tools, whatever you need. It's a one-stop shop right there at Stevens Pharmacy.
No funny hats. No funny hats, huh?
No funny hats. That's a massive spider. That scared me to death.
So Bledsoe County will pick off while there's a broom over there somewhere. There's a broom rack over there, Bradley. Bradley, broom over there.
Well, it ain't bothering me.
The kick is up. I'm not sure the County fans will like that too much. Anyway, Bledsoe County will kick it high. Running outside. He's going to try to run it outside to the 20. Outside of the 20. Still on his feet. 25 to the 27. Last week when they did that try pickoff return, Tyner returned it 97 yards for a TD.
And Tristan Jeffries on the stop for the Warriors. Jones runs it out without the 20.
That's okay. He's just trying to make a new web. He'll be fine.
You can close the window if you want.
No, it's all right.
The ball will be at the 26-yard line. As the Spider doesn't particularly bother me. I think it's entitled to listen to this game like everybody else. I think they charge full price for the Spider to come in. Charles Webb. Yeah, he's going over there where out of range. Anyway, it'll be first down 10 as we get back to the as we try to get the next Spider-Man movie in. And the ball will be at the 26-yard line. I guess this is Mike Smith along with Bradley Hargis here to send you the play-by-play. And at halftime, we'll probably take care of the Spider problem. The ball at the 26-yard line will be first down, 10 yards low for Grundy County, trailing 20-0. So far, Bledsoe's playing this game the way they wanted to play it, and no way. A little game on that play, and the number of blue shirts stack up the line. And so with 5:05 to go here in the half, Bledsoe County leading 20-0.
And Monse
Palacio getting his licks in.
Gain of the yard on
Gain of the
yard.
Second and 9. Bradley, you're watching that Spider awful lot.
Oh, I'm just making sure he stays where he needs to be.
Come here, Spider.
I don't want to get surprised about looking over and there be right on my arm or something.
Come here, Spider. Say hello to Bradley. It'll be second and 9 at the 27-yard line after a 1-yard gain by Grundy County. Grundy County looking, and there's a flag. It's
There's
going to be
a flag down
moving in
the
line.
field.
It's probably going against Grundy County
Dead ball
for
penalty.
a false start. I think some of the fans are almost in the spider.
The center moved the ball just a little bit.
That's all they need to do. So it puts it back 5 yards, so it's going to be second down 14. There comes your spider biter, Radley.
Take care of this right now. Where'd it go?
Hopefully not on the fan's back. There it is. There it is, Bradley. There's your spider. Looking will be second down 14. Looking and off the back. Hits to the byline stretch. He's going to throw a halfback pass. The man is there, tipped and incomplete. Did you get it?
He's gone.
Anyway, they went back, they threw back, pitched the tailback behind the line of scrimmage. He went to a halfback pass. It was tipped and incomplete. So third down 14. Bradley, that was a pretty good play, but unfortunately he got tipped by the Bledsoe County defender, and it went incomplete. Third down 14.
Stayed alive in the defensive backfield.
Absolutely. Third down 14. Next week, Bledsoe County will be off. We will host this Bledsoe County on the 25th of September. Game time 7 o'clock here at James T. Warden Field. Looking, hand off up the middle, bangs it outside. He gets a million. 25 past the 30 for the 35, close to the 34, but he's going to be short of the first down. Carmen Keith making a stop on him. That was a good run up the middle, Bradley. He got good yardage on that, but he's going to be short by about 6 yards.
Decent yardage, but Harmon Keith said no, sir. Lowered his head and lowered the boom on him there for a second.
Bradley, I thought you was going to have a heart attack there for a minute. You were sort of looking like that. Looking for its buddy. I'm not trying to make fun of Bradley, but it's pretty funny when you see that spider coming at you.
I don't like being surprised. I'm fine when I approach them. I don't want
Fourth
to
down
approach
3,
me.
they're going to go for it on fourth down 3, deep in their own territory. One thing he's going to be it's going to be no good, and I think he didn't make it. And it's going to go ahead burn over on downs. If that's the indication. All right, so Bledsoe County is Gunner Sweat makes the stop on fourth down 3. They got nowhere fast. Gain of yards, so it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go for Bledsoe County at the Grundy 34. So Bradley, Gunner Sweat led that charge.
First and 10, well inside Grundy's territory right now.
3:12 to go.
Palacios and Sweat made a big stop right there on fourth down. Bledsoe County is back in business with a 3-touchdown lead.
Grundy County, Bledsoe County will have the ball. Second time to try to go over on fourth down and couldn't convert. So it's first down 10 at Grundy 34 for Bledsoe County. Harmon Keith throws outside, throws to the right side of the line, makes the catch outside to the 35 to the 34. He may have got to the original line of scrimmage. That's it. As Cadillac Seavers are quickly wrapped up.
There is a flag on the
There
play.
is a flag at the end of the play at the 30, at about the 29. So somebody may have been hold, possibly.
Long way away from the play for it to be a hold.
Let's see what the situation is. It could be anything, I guess. It's a bit humid here
There was
tonight.
no gain on the play.
There's a slight breeze here tonight.
Anytime it's thrown away from the play like that, it could either be a
And it's going to be against Grundy County if it's
block in the back or personal foul.
chop block. Like a,
Personal foul on offsetting penalty.
Offsetting penalties.
both teams got a little bit too bucksish, so basically it's a no foul, no harm deal. So it's going to be offsetting penalties, 15 yards each.
It'll be second and 10 for the Warriors.
Second and 10 for the Warriors here. So second
Maybe
down and 10.
A little bit of jawing or something going
I
on right
probably got a
there.
little bit into it.
Or as you say, chicken fight.
Timeout, Bledsoe County.
Timeout, Bledsoe County. They'll try to calm things down here. So first time out of the half for both teams. Bledsoe County next week will be off. And we'll play in Sequatchie County, and that's going to be a big one, of course, Bradley. It always is. For both teams. Bradley?
Good to have a week off to kind of regroup yourself.
Marion County, of course, got an unexpected week off when one of their players got diagnosed with COVID. They're supposed to play Marion, South Pittsburgh tonight. That's not going to happen, I'm afraid. For the first time in 66 years, they're not playing their annual rivalry game. Or let's have to wreck the county once in 60 minutes.
If Whitwell's not playing at home tonight, Marion County is probably quietest for a Friday night that they've had in a long time.
Well, for Bledsoe County facing second down 10, we're back as on the radio broadcast segment as Bradley look at these two teams going at each other. Grundy County has really given Bledsoe County a fight over the years. 17-0, 14-0, 14-12 last year. Now it's 20-0. Bledsoe County trying to break it open again here so far. And that's the Florida State Chop Shop, not the Atlanta Braves. It took Deion Sanders to bring that to Atlanta.
Get out of town.
And they're not doing that this year, by the way.
I know, that's racist.
No, what can I say? Well, you can't win a ball
One
game.
at a time out, Bledsoe County had a 2nd and 9 at the Grundy County 33.
Back in the 70s and 80s, Chief Nakahoma was not racist at all. But now the Chop is. Come on.
Well, they're not bringing Smokey out this year, and they're not going to run through the T this year either. So this is you can't.
Seriously.
Seriously, yes, that's we announced that the other day.
That's crazy.
Sorry, UT fans. I don't like it either.
Wow.
Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, and Vanderbilt's not going to have any fans in the stands either. So
That's normal for them.
that's about right. That's about right. 3 minutes to go. 2nd down 9. We're back on radio here.
Here we go.
And it'll be 2nd down 9 as Bledsoe County with shotgun formation standing tailbacks. Hand off, tailback, slices out the middle, goes to the left side. That's Cadillac Seavers outside 25, down to the 20, reaches right down to the 20-yard line for the first down. Cadillac 13 yards on a first down. Cadillac Seavers just literally runs over a defender and gets down for another Bledsoe first down, 10 yards to go. Bradley, Bledsoe trying to put the word or hurt on them, and they're doing it quite well. 3 times they had the ball, 3 times they scored. This is their 4th time. So they bring it down the field, looking over the defense. First down 10 at the 20-yard line for the Warriors of Bledsoe County, leading 20-0. It'll be Harmon Key throws out to the left side of the line, incomplete. Incomplete. So it's 2nd down 10.
Rush that pass just a little bit. Downfield a little bit too low for the guy to pick it up.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
He hasn't had to do much passing this season.
Not when you've got running backs out of the backfield that get 7 and 8 yards carry.
461 yards last week rushing, 60 attempts. That's not bad.
Not at all.
That's about 8.5 yards per carry. That's good. That's good average. 2nd down 10 at the 20 after the incomplete pass. Quarterback is Harmon Keith. Keith hands off to Cadillac Seavers. No, Harmon Keith Seavers outside to the 20. Keith down to about the 15. 3rd down, I'll tell you. So Seavers gets some good yardage. It'll be a 3rd down situation. Making the carry. They'll place the ball at about the looks like about the 11-yard line, so it's going to be about a yard short. So 3rd down and
Gain of 3 on the play.
gain of 3. So it'll be
3rd
3rd down and about 7 as they'll place it about at the 15. So it says 17. So they're closer than that. Looking handoff, that'll be Harmon Keith up the middle, bangs it outside. Keith tries to smash it across.
Keith on the carry.
Carry down to about the 10. So Keith makes the carry about down to about the 10.
He should be close to a first down.
He should be close enough, I would say.
But 4th and 1.
It'll be 4th down and short with 1:33 to go.
Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 1.
It'll be 4th and 1 for
Bledsoe
Bledsoe County. So they cut out of the huddle and come to line on 4th down and 1. They're going to go for it. They converted on a 4th down try earlier. 4th down and 1 is Harmon Keith up under center. He may try the quarterback sneak. Look instead, he hands off tailback. He gets the first down. That's going to be number 31. Go back down to the end zone for close to a touchdown if he had not had
Roll back and count to 1.
He's down to the 1, so it's going to be 1st and goal to go. So They convert on 4th down and 1. That's the second conversion. And so Bledsoe County facing a 1st and goal situation. And down to the 1 as he moves it from the 11 down to 1. They said 17, but it was down to 11. So I don't know what's going on with these scoreboard people. We're gonna talk.
Right
we need to talk to Jason about that.
On the 1 right now.
Yeah, absolutely. 1st down goal to goal at the 1. 40 seconds to go. They're going to try to put on another score in this half here. Looking handoff, tailback, bangs it in the end zone. Give it. Touchdown, Bledsoe County. Bledsoe County scores to make it 26-0.
Touchdown.
So Bledsoe County versus short field into a score. Bledsoe County, I believe it was Cadillac. Roback. So Dylan Roback scores from 1 point out, 1 yard out. And Bledsoe County will try for the extra point. Snap down. Kick is up high enough. And good down. So the new score with 32 seconds to go is Bledsoe County 27. Grundy County 0. It's been Bledsoe County's night so far as Bledsoe County leading 27-0.
Been all blue tonight.
Bledsoe County has scored on all its possessions. 27 points. Grundy County, 0. So far, it's been Bledsoe County's game. Much like the Whitwell game when it was 26-0 at halftime, Bradley.
They controlled all aspects of the game so far. Grundy County's had a few good plays of positive yards, but Bledsoe has just shut it down. Forcing them to go for them fourth and long, 4th and short, and punt. I mean, it's been all Warriors.
Bledsoe County, of course, will kick off. So Bledsoe County on 4 possessions, 4 scores. Only thing that they missed on 1 extra point would have been 28-0. So as Bledsoe County,
Well, that PA's up there.
yeah, so Bledsoe County is again. I think we're the PA guys, yes. 27-0 is the score. Bledsoe County leading by 4 touchdowns as it'll be boring to kick the short and square. He'll down it there at about the 31-yard line. He'll try to return it on. He'll be down to about 35. 26 seconds to go in Grundy County. Really,
Brought down by Palacios,
really just not be able to do much. Remember, Grundy County lost 46-0 in the opener to South Pittsburgh. The Bible newspaper said they lost to Oregon State 6-3. A lot of newspapers sort of switched it around. Spell check.
It's hard to win at York.
It is.
It's hard to win at Colmont.
It is. Of course, we had a few guys who could leap up and make the grabs.
Yeah.
Call that Collins kid. Remember that one? That was a beautiful one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would love to take the press box on Wednesday,
Please
but
watch out, there's a vehicle that's trying to come through.
Grundy County will line up, trailing 27-0. Really looking at this point, not much of anything there. This is probably going to be the last one of the half. Highway Stewart making the tackle on for the Warriors. So 16 seconds to go as Grundy County will probably be satisfied going into halftime, but being just behind 27-0. So Bradley, your take on this game in this half?
First half, all Bledsoe. Grundy County's going to have to go in and lick their wounds here, try to find some answer to Bledsoe County attack. And the Warriors, all they got to do is keep playing their game. Keep hitting off the ends, keep getting penetration, play tight on the defensive backs, and just keep spreading the field, those running backs out of their backfield. It's all Bledsoe right now.
Bradley, did you leave your lights on by any chance?
Nope.
Okay, well, we should make sure, as there is a lights on at the parking lot. So the score at halftime is Bledsoe 27, Grundy County nothing. And we'll, of course, go to a break here on the radio portion of our broadcast with a score at halftime again. It's Bledsoe 27, Grundy County nothing. As you listen to Bledsoe County football on WAT and watching it on WUAT TV, Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative.
Timeout, John.
Halftime finds Bledsoe County leading 27-0. Bradley has just been Bledsoe County's night. They've driven the ball downfield and just absolutely has dominated the series this game so far, as they haven't done it by a while.
All Warriors. All Warriors. No answer so far.
No absolute answer so far to the game, as we try to get downfield here, as the cheerleaders, of course, put on a halftime show for the fans here at Bledsoe County High School.
Let's hear it for the Bledsoe County High School cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders, of course, will be honored here at halftime. You know, 2 years ago is that Dwayne Tabor said he was going to put Bledsoe back on top, and he's well on his way of doing that right now.
We've had some good coaches then. You've had some good coaches throughout history of Bledsoe County football, and it's no different now. You've got a great group. They're a little different in scheme, but they are an excellent group of coaches, and the players seem to respond to them.
Kick is up and underway as it goes out of bounds. And so that's going to be back deep. They're going to pin Grundy County back deep. That was a boomer by Tristan Boren, and he's the younger brother of Gabe Boren, who is a kicker at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. Of course, the mom's not playing this year due to the virus. Of course, SEC football scheduled to start off in 2 weeks with Tennessee going to South Carolina. So the ball will be at about the 14-yard line, first down, 10 yards to go. So, Grundy County, again, we do congratulate the seniors this year. Normally we would have it at the end of the season, but because of the virus, let's go ahead and get this done and give them that moment of glory. First down, 10 at the 14 for Grundy County. First and 10, trailing 27-0. And to tailback, slices to the 15, maybe that's about it, maybe a bit more. So he tried going off to the side of Pad, and he couldn't get anywhere else. His blue shirts go over.
Nowhere to go whatsoever. Grundy just going back to that bread and butter play up the middle. Bledsoe still right where they need to be.
So the ball will be at the 15. It'll be 2nd and 9 at this point. Second down along 8 or 9, but it'll be second down nevertheless. This is Mike Smith here with Bradley Harks here to send you the play-by-play. We welcome everybody to the broadcast of Bledsoe County Football 2020. The time clock apparently is not working, so we don't know. As there is a timeout, apparently the scoreboard clock is not now. It is working, so they're going to move it ahead forward a little bit. So it'll be at the 15-yard line. It'll be second down and 8. Clock is now running now with 11:48 to go. They had a good problem with the time clock on the scoreboard, Bradley. Now they got it running.
Finally got it going.
Yeah. So remember, if they hit 35 points, the mercy rule automatically kicks in. And Grundy County will have the ball at the 15, 2nd and 8. Up under center is the quarterback. Looking, back to throw. Looking, he's going to throw downfield. Long pass is going to be, oh, he almost had it. He almost had it. He outstretched, and he could not pull it in. That was on 3rd down and 8. He threw that ball, and he zipped it.
He had him right where he wanted him, man, and right off his hands, thank goodness. Because he had position on the ball. Just could not bring it down.
So that would have been a great game for Grundy County. Yellow Jackets will line up 3rd down and 8 at their 15. 11:31 to go. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. Grundy County will line up 3rd down and 8 as the crowd comes alive. Quarterback, tailback, no, he's not getting nowhere. Maybe. To the line of scrimmage, that's about it. And it'll be 4th down. Bradley, they tried going to the run and they could not do it.
He had a pretty good pass attempt there on 2nd down and 8. And it fell incomplete. And you'll right back to the run to the right side, and Bledsoe sniffed it out so far. Now it's 4th and 6 for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, the Jackets so far have been stung by the Warrior offense, like Tanner got rammed last week. And so Bledsoe County will received a punt. They're going to be in field position as the 10-man rushes on for the Warriors here at this point. We do welcome you to the broadcast. As there was a whistle. There is a penalty marker down, and maybe it gets.
It is dead ball. Delay of game.
Delay of game. And so there again. There's the clock again. That's going to put him back. It's going to roll him back about 5 yards, so it's going to be down at 11.
Grundy is in no man's land right now. Their backs against the wall, punting from their own end zone, our own goal line.
Not the goal line. That's where they're going to have the ball at. Snap down. He snaps the ball and shanks it. It's going to be a good again. Bledsoe County had the pressure on him, and the ball was snapped. He shanked it. He's going to have it down at about the 40-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. A 25-yard punt, a 40-yard punt. Bradley, absolutely, this has not been a good night for Grundy County.
Very, very dangerous place to be in right there. Thankfully, he got that off. Bledsoe County still in Grundy territory to start the drive there at the 44-yard line.
Be first down 10 at the 44 for Bledsoe County. They came at him, they had pressure on him, and he bobbled the snap. And so as a result, he had to shank it. It would have been caught for a probable safety at least if he hadn't. So the ball will be at the 27-yard line. Grundy County trailing 27-0. Bledsoe with the ball, first down 10 at the Grundy 44. Quarterback, Harmon Keith. Keith looking, he's going to throw it downfield. Has time. The man is there, makes the catch.
Are you kidding?
Who made that catch?
Who's number 9?
That would be Swafford, Riley Swafford. Riley Swafford, 44-yard pass reception, one play. Bledsoe up 33-0. And so now Bledsoe County will try for the extra point to make it 34-0. So Bledsoe, quick strike. 44 yards for a TD. The kick is up, and the kick.
No good.
No good. Bounces off the right, upright. So it's 33-0. Bradley, they went to a quick strike. I think Grundy County was anticipating a run.
Well, they went for the screen play. You had Cadillac Seaver went to the right. He pump faked it to him just enough for that defensive back to bite. And when he stutter stepped up one time, it gave him just enough separation to dump it over his head for a big 40-plus yard touchdown strike to Riley Swafford. Excellent play call right there on the part of Bledsoe County.
Horse Farmers and Commercial Bank in Pikeville is your home place for all your banking needs in town since 1913. Savings and checking accounts of all kinds, loans of all types, and they have safe deposit box for all your valuables and paperwork. Horse Farmers and Commercial Bank has been a big supporter of Bledsoe County football for many, many years and helped the community. Horse Farmers and Commercial Bank, Pikeville, a proud supporter of Bledsoe County football. Go Warriors! Bledsoe County, one play, 44 yards, a TD strike to Riley Swafford, and Bledsoe County is on the board 33-0. They're not letting up at all.
That's a nice way to start the second half on offense, I tell you. One look and boom, you're in the end zone. Big play for Bledsoe.
That'll be Boring on the kick, and he booms it. And he's going to try to get a return on him. Takes a pitch outside a little bit of a lateral type play. And outside, he goes outside to about around the 30-yard line. A little bit of a pitch and try to get a. You weren't here last week, but of course, last week Bledsoe boomed it, and Tyler returned it 97 yards for a score. Got within 1 point. The extra point was missed, but that's about as close as they ever got. That gave me a few heart attacks and gray hairs here too. Anyway.
Had it not been for special teams and defense, Tyner wouldn't have had anything last week, what I understand.
One intercepted return down to the one, and then that was only a really offensive drive they had.
The offensive drive was 1 yard.
1 yard, two plays. It took 2 plays to get that.
2 plays to do that.
And Bledsoe County basically made them pay. He knocked the jitters out of the Warriors, I believe. He knocked the jitters out of them because afterward they just played like madmen. Oh, Grundy County will have the ball at the 30-yard line. First and 10 with 10:03 to go. Score, Bledsoe 33, Grundy nothing. Shotgun for straight eye set. Two standing tailbacks behind him. Tailback, Well,
He ain't going
he's
nowhere.
Roll. He ain't going to go there. He's going to drop.
Eli Williams on the punt roll for the Warriors.
It's going to be a big loss. And I'll tell you something, this Bledsoe defense has come to play.
Eli Williams coming up from the cornerback position and just stuffing him.
For the Jackets.
Loss of a yard.
That's going to be a loss of a yard, so it's going to be at the 29, so it'll be second down to 11. As really they kept going at them. So of course tonight, of course, remember it's the 19th anniversary of 9/11, which our nation suffered a huge loss with over nearly 3,000 lives lost that day. We do remember them when we dedicate this game to their memory. The ball will be at the 29. They'll be second and 11 after the after no game. And off tailback, notice that not much of anything there. Megan Thomas making the tackle on him. And so it'll be a third down and about play 11, maybe 12 yards on that play. 9:02 to go in the third period. Bledsoe County leading by 33. No games. 30 and 11. Bradley, again, Bledsoe County just stopping up, not giving them any opportunity to get anything open.
The defensive front is just not moving off the line of scrimmage. Grundy is trying to get in position, but they just can't push those boys back. Bledsoe is playing really tough in the trenches right now, not able to get anything going between the tackles.
Third down 11 for Grundy County at their own 29-yard line. Quarterback back to throw. He's going to throw a pass over the left side of the line. The man is there, incomplete, overthrown. There was a player there to would be Tyree Stewart making the pressure on him as Harmon was in a position to try to bring it in, but he couldn't do anything with it. So it'll be fourth down, and again, Grundy County will face a fourth down decision to make at their own 29. They're back 33-0, and you really do not want to give Bledsoe County great field position the way the defense has been playing.
Well, you'd like to not, but you know how that goes. Bledsoe County has made it their point to have good field position all night long.
And so Grundy County will on to punt it away. This time, a little better punt, but it's going to take a bounder. It's going to be down about the 47-yard line. Good field position for Bledsoe County at their 47-yard line. That was a better off. That was a off a little bit better, but still it was short. And so we will be at the 47-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go, Bledsoe County. 33-0. You're listening to Bledsoe County football on WAP AM 1110 Pikeville, Tennessee, your countywide stadium, and watching it on WAT Channel 18. Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative.
Well, it's only the second time tonight Bledsoe County has started the drive inside their own territory. The first was in during the first kickoff, and now here they are again for the second time on their side of the 50. All the other drives have started in Grundy County territory.
Ball to 47. First down, 10 yards to go for Bledsoe County. Hand off, tailback up the middle. That's like 50 down to the 45. Down to the 40. Breaks loose down to the 35. Down to the 30. Down to the 25. That's number 31. Down to the 45. First down, down the road. Looks like he's just going to stop after a short game, but breaks loose for a good long run. He moves it deep into Grundy territory.
Well, in one play, and we are back where we generally started. Deep in the Grundy territory. Bledsoe just will not be denied. We got a player down, I believe.
Player looks like it's down. A Bledsoe player down. Maybe Robeck. I'm not sure. But anyway, he moves it down to about the from the 47 deep into Grundy territory.
How things have changed. Robeck's up on his own power, and we're back in business now.
Bledsoe County will have a first down, 10 yards to go at the 18. That'll be a gain of 29, by the way. That's Robeck, thank God, he's not seriously. Maybe it's a bit shaken up. Bledsoe County has won at Whitlow 40-7, one at East Ridge 21-14, one here over time last week 42-13. Now they're trying to go for win number 4 of the season. Bledsoe County at the 18, first down, 10 yards to go. Bledsoe playing nearly flawless football. Hand off, tailback, slicing out the middle to outside to the 15, down to the 14. There's a scramble for this ball. And I think that making the carry from the Warriors. As there was a flag down at the end of the play. Maybe it got a little bit of roughhousing.
Having a face mask. He tackled him pretty high, and I think he may have got his hand in there under his face mask. Oh, chop
block against.
Well, if it's chop block, it has to be against Bledsoe County. That's kind of odd.
They got hit twice on that last week. And so at the end of the play, it's going to go back. But since it's the end of the play, they'll lose about 15 yards. But again, twice last week they got hit on chop blocks. So
Well, that's in the spot of the foul, so that's 10 yards. A net loss of about 5 or 6.
yeah, so it basically is that the ball will be at the
Still first down, though.
Yeah, still first down, but it's going to be at the 24-yard line, so they lose a little 6 yards on the play. So it's going to be first down.
First down is about 14 after
First
the
down,
penalty.
14 after the penalty for chop blocking. So County will go to hopefully hold on here. We'll go to 4-0 on the season. We'll break coming up for the Watchung County game. Quarterback looking, rolling outside. It will be throws it there. He threw low. He threw low, and I think the wide receiver fell. That'd be Cadillac Seaver. I think he fell all over on the turf as the ball was being released.
Open right across the middle. Throw was a little bit low, and Cadillac slipped up just a little bit on the turf there, but definitely a good play. He was wide open.
Second down, 14. After the incomplete pass, clock stops. 7:22 to go here in the third period. Bledsoe County leading by 33. Warriors lining up. Straight. Eyes set. Two standing tailbacks. Hand off. Tailback goes up the middle. Outside still and Roback who moves it from about the 24.
Hunter
Clark again. That's Hunter Clark again. They're getting some of their fresher players in there. With 7:10 to go, it'll be third down upcoming.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So it's going to be third down and 10. Third down and 11 for the Warriors. This is Mike Smith here to send you, and Bradley Hargis here to send you the play-by-play. And obviously Bledsoe County facing a third down 11 situation at the 19-yard line. Quarterback rolling out, hands off, tailback.
Hunter Clark.
Outside to the
Hunter Clark on the carry. Be very close for Bledsoe County first down.
So Hunter Clark going up the middle for a good gain. And another first down for Bledsoe County, so they convert on third down. One thing you got to say about this,
First down.
First and goal at the 8.
it'll be first and goal. It'll be a gain of 11.
Gain of 11 on the
Bradley.
play for Garrett Clark.
Bledsoe seems to be bouncing back from the penalties they seem to make, and by converting on third down on what they had to do.
So it's good discipline on the part of Bledsoe County to have that rebound from the penalty, as you mentioned.
First down, goal to goal.
First and goal, wow.
First and goal at the 8. Looking handoff, tailback, swinging outside. Going to that.
Cadillac Seaver on the carry.
He is in for a score, I believe. Let's see if it is a touchdown.
Marked him about a yard short.
It's about a yard short. I believe that's Hunter Clark again.
Cadillac Seaver.
Cadillac Seavers this time. So it's second and goal to goal at the 1. 5:50 to go here. Bledsoe County can put this game away. Ball at the 2, so it's a gain of 6. Gain of 6, second and goal to goal at the 2. 5:11 to go. Bledsoe County can basically just put this game away at this point. Second and goal at the 2. Looking, handoff, tailback, slices outside, to the inside, he's in there.
Hunter Clark.
Cadillac Seavers.
Bledsoe County
Cadillac Seavers, another
I
touchdown.
believe that was Hunter Clark.
20-yard touchdown running Grundy on the 58th
Hunter Clark scores, and it's 39-0. And University was going to kick in, Bradley. Bradley, I got to tell you this right now. Bledsoe County has just absolutely dominated this game, 39-0. So we wait for the extra point. Snap down, kick is up, and good. The score is Bledsoe 40, Grundy County nothing. With 5:28 to go here at this point. Bradley, short field. Got the job done.
5:28 left in the third. Bledsoe County 40.
So Bledsoe County is now leading 40-0 here. State Farm Insurance on the bypass $60 general store has all your insurance needs. Life, home, health, and auto. The rates are reasonable. So like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. A proud sponsor of Warrior football. 5:28 to go. Bledsoe County 40, Grundy nothing. Every drive, every score.
Yeah, I'll tell you, a few years ago, got the privilege of working with Little Blue, and a lot of the players that I coached, helped coach in juniors and seniors with Little Blue, are wearing jerseys right now on the field. Tristan Holt, number 77, an offensive tackle, good lineman for the Bledsoe County Warriors, a sophomore. Hunter Clark stepping up, just made a touchdown score there, among others, that was able to wear those little blue jerseys. And even then, you knew you had something special. And these kids have grown up and be young men, and they are showcasing that talent on the field tonight. And I'm just thankful to have been a small part of their football career. See where they're at now.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say something here. Is that there's nothing small about you because you're big in heart. That's all there is to it.
I'll tell you this.
Big in heart. Despite all the grief I give to you.
When we played at Grundy several years ago, Hunter Clark showcased so much heart on that field. He was beaten, banged up, and he would not come out of that ball game. We were trying everywhere to get him out, and he would not come out of that ball game. He said, "My team needs me." He kept on playing, injured and hurt, and still played. And his parents said, "If he wants to play, let him play." So we did, and we got beat. But you're talking about showing some heart.
That's all.
That's what it takes.
Beside all the grief I give you, sometimes you are the biggest man heart I've ever seen in my life. And Grundy County was the ball, so be at the 30-yard line. Clock now, the mercy rule kicks in, Bradley. That means the clock keeps going except for timeouts.
Continuously, yeah.
And occasional angry coach. Grundy has just not put anything together. They got close one time, but could not convert. And that was in the first half. So Grundy County will line up first down 10 at its 30, trailing 40-0. And off tailback, swings outside, and he gets to about the 34-yard line. Gain of 4. Sweep to the left, Bradley. That was probably the best run I've seen so far in a while for Grundy County.
Well, they got some fresh jerseys and fresh legs on both sides of the ball out there, I believe. They're settling a few people in and out. And Grundy did get a good run there. Second down now about 6 or 7.
Grundy County with the ball, looking slices across the middle. Not much of anything there. Moves it to about the 38-yard line. He may be about a couple of yards short, and he will be. So it'll be a 2-3 yards short, so it's going to be third down and short at this situation. Bradley, they've done some improvements here to the stadium this year. This is the 40th anniversary of the stadium. That's when I just graduated high school, so a new scoreboard. It's pretty much a lot of new stuff. Anyway, it'll be third down and 3 at the 38-yard line. Grundy County trailing by 40. Swinging outside, and he absolutely just flattened out. I don't think he got much of anything.
Didn't even hardly get back to the line of scrimmage. He was pushed out of bounds.
Thomas making the carry for the Jackets. Next week, of course, Bledsoe County is off, and we will be back in 2 weeks for the Squatchy County game, which will be here at Pikeville. Game time at 7 o'clock. No games, so it's going to be fourth down. Grundy County has got no choice. They're going to have to go for it. That's all there is to it.
It's a have-to situation here. Even though it's not the fourth quarter, you're down 40-0. You've got to make something happen. But they're in the punt formation here.
They're going to punt it away rather than do anything else. So they're going to punt it away. So he booms it. It's going to take a squiver. And it's going to be down at the 30-yard line. That's probably the worst field position all night long for Bledsoe County at the 30. So if that's the worst field position, I'll take it any day.
You said that last time in one play we were back in the red zone. So I wonder if Bledsoe County will still come out on fire here, if they'll kind of call the dogs off and
let's see who they'll have as the
quarterback.
Let's see who they'll have as the quarterback. I don't see our usual man out there, Harmon Keith. Bledsoe County will have the ball with 1:57 to go. The clock is running. Bledsoe up by 40. They have the ball at their own 31 yards. So Harmon Keith's been pulled. Obviously doing a very good job.
Eli Williams stepping in quarterback here.
So Eli Williams, wearing number 16, will be the quarterback for the Warriors. That's good. And there's a Bledsoe County player being carted off.
Number 10. He got banged up on the kickoff a while ago.
Hanging out in the middle. Losing from the 30 to about, there's a fumble snap. And I think Bledsoe County will gain possessions. So Eli,
Snumble.
Don't tell the cameraman that. You might shock him. A snumble.
Fumbled snap.
No gain,
Stumbled.
it'll be 2nd and 10.
You got to read the book, man.
There is no book.
If you're going to call a ball game, you've got to read the book.
There is no book.
You got to know the terms.
2nd down 10 as we get back to the lighter side of things. Not much of anything there. Bledsoe County just simply newer players there, as Grundy County could be
Hunter
number
Clark on the
22.
carry for the Warriors.
That'll be Hunter Clark.
No gain on the play.
Under 1 minute to go here in the third period. Bledsoe County up by a bunch, 40-0. So Grundy County, of course, trying to stop the Warriors, get the ball back, trailing by 40. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Clock running. Hands off, tailback, and not much of anything in there. So the third quarter will come to a close here, and a rather
Hunter Clark on the
quickly as
carry.
Hunter Clark will get carry. It'll be 4th down, so it'll be the first time tonight Bledsoe County will probably punt it away here tonight. As the score at the end of 3, Bledsoe County 40, Grundy County nothing. Bledsoe has not shut out an opponent yet this season. They can do it here. Warrior beyond the punt, so they will punt it away. And Grundy County has a 9-man rush on. So it's an unusual situation here. As Boring will punt it away. That's a high. He's going to call for a fair catch, I believe, and he's going to down it there at about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Bradley, nearly perfect tonight for Bledsoe County.
Nearly. Take away a couple penalties and you've got a flawless game. Bledsoe County has played exceptionally well, very disciplined out there on the field, and Grundy just not having an answer so far. And here we are in the fourth quarter, down 40-0. You kind of wonder if it's too late yet.
Grundy will drop to 0-3 on the year, while Bledsoe County will go to 4-0. It depends on what the score is. Remember, we're in the mercy rule. That means the clock is going to keep running. So, to look at this team this year, Bledsoe County has performed above expectations. A big win over Tyner certainly in mind, but apparently there is no letdown. You always had that fear of a letdown.
That's why you've got to take it one game at a time, 1 week at a time. Take a break next week because you're off, but you better get yourself buckled up because Sequatchie County comes to town in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Sequatchie's going to be tough. Quarterback handoff, tailback rolls out to the right side of the line. It's outside to the 40, to about the 42-yard line. Good game, about 5-6 yards. 2nd down upcoming for Grundy County. Eli Tabor making the tackle on him. He's the coach's son. And I told the coach that he could take at least once every game. So it'll be 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line for the Jackets. 10-14 to go, clock running. Lining up as the Warriors, of course, trying to go for victory number 4 on the season here at Pikeville. Quarterback, man in motion, handoff, slices across, gets the first down. So they get a first down, shoving up against the reserves here as they get a first down.
First down since the first quarter of it.
Absolutely, they had not been able to get much of anything going. Remember last week they held Tyner to 4 first downs. That's about as close to great defense as you're going to find.
I asked around. Bledsoe, people were telling me that Bledsoe played a really good game, and I had to go and ask somebody who was neutral because all the Bledsoe fans obviously were pro Bledsoe. And asked a neutral fan, he said the defense for the Warriors was a brick wall last week. The Tyner just could not move nothing.
It fell on Tyner. And this getting close pretty much to it. So first down 10 at the 48-yard line for the Jackets. Jackets trying to roll outside, and he's going to be dropped.
Good job, Eli Tabor.
Lost of Eli Tabor. He was there to flat and drop into tailback for a no gain at all, maybe a loss. And there's going to be no gain, so it's going to be 2nd down, 10 yards to go. No gain on the play, 2nd down, 10 upcoming. This is Mike Smith along with Bradley Harsh here to send you the play-by-play. Of course, we welcome everybody on WAT Channel 18 to watch Bledsoe. Of course, this is Grundy County. while on WAT AM radio, we of course welcome you also here tonight as well. A good crowd here on hand. About half full on both sides. Quarterback, second down 10. Hand off, quarterback, he's going to try to slice it across the middle to the 50, and so that's going to be about 3 yards on that play, and so it's going to be third down and 7. Quarterback keeper, as he goes around to the right side of the line, gets 3 yards.
Even Bledsoe's reserves right now, the fresh jerseys are in there. They're still playing tough against Grundy County's ones.
8 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go. Clock is running. We're on the mercy rule, by the way.
And John Lloyd in on the stop.
Lloyd making a stop. John Lloyd. So Lloyd getting a little bit of action. Game of 3, third down 7. Straight eye set. Man in motion, hand off, tailback, slices across the middle to the 45 to the 44. He'll be out a couple of yards short, I believe.
Ashley on the carry.
Ashley making the carry for the Jackets. As a number of blue-shirted Warriors, where they're going to place the ball. It's going to be fourth down and short, I believe, if they
6 yards on the game.
6 yards, so it's going to be 4th and 1. Fourth and a possum nose here. So 4th down and 1 is Bledsoe County will try to stop them as they try to convert. They have not had any luck converting on 4th down so far tonight. And so they're going to try to stack it ahead and push ahead, and I think he got the first down. So Grundy County got the first down on second effort. Just shell pushing the pile a little bit. Nixon, number 19, the keeper, and the Jackets will have a first down team. So they convert on a 2-yard gain. They needed 1, got 2. 6:37 to go here tonight. Not a bad way to go tonight, Bradley.
Grundy County will have a first and 10 at the Bledsoe.
Shine the light on me a little bit.
I had to shine a light on you. You've been gone for 2 weeks.
Did you miss me that much? Forgot my name?
Well, I thought I might have to break somebody else in eventually.
There was nobody else put up with you, Mike. Are you crazy?
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, first down 10 after the 4th down. So he throws a short pass out the middle, makes the catch. And it's on from the 45 down to the 30. Pass broken up, incomplete. Braden, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So the pass is broken up. Couldn't bobble it, couldn't control it.
Hit him in the bread basket, but he made some good contact there to bust it up and make him drop it.
Clock
Nice
is
play
running.
defensively.
5:43 to go here at James T. Wharton Field, Pikeville, Tennessee. Bledsoe County trying to go to 4-0 and pretty much on their way to do that. So on second down 10 after the incomplete pass, Grundy will have the ball looking over the defense. Grundy County swinging outside. Bledsoe County in 3 of its games so far has scored 40 points or more. Going to throw downfield. Long pass to Manizer is going to be incomplete. The man was there, but he couldn't pull it down in time. He would have been able to get about the 5-yard line had he made the catch. But as he was going down, the ball came out of his hand, so basically he did not have control.
3rd and long here for the Yellow Jacket offense.
They're going to the air, desperately trying to burn a shutout. 4:49 to go here at Pikeville. Clock is running. The mercy rule is in effect, so basically the clock will not stop.
Well, it's not the time to hold anything back right now. You got to pull out everything you can. Try to get that goose egg off the scoreboard and give you guys a chance.
4th down 10, looking over to the defense. Hand off, quarterback looking. He's going to bounce back around the corner. He's going to get the first down, I believe, or close to it. So he on run. He gets around to the right side of the line. Manages to evade the tacklers long enough to get some good yards. Let's see where they have the ball at.
He may be a yard or so short.
I think he may be a yard short. It looks like the indications. Hard to tell from this angle.
Send down on the start for the Warriors, a 9-yard gain.
9-yard gain, so it's 4th down and 1. So they're going to try to convert on a 4th down try with 4 minutes to go in this football game. 40-0 is the score. Bledsoe County in the lead.
Missed you here last week, big guy.
I missed y'all.
I come down here right in the chest, pump the money, and Mikey wasn't ready to get.
I missed last 2 weeks.
Looking hand off up the middle, he gets the first down, shoves it across the middle to the down inside to the 25. He has the first down to the 20-yard line. So they convert shoving the pile forward, and Grundy County moving the ball in these last 20 minutes of this football game.
You got 3.5 minutes to put a score on the board here. And our young boys hold them.
So it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go at the Bledsoe 21 for Grundy. Their deepest penetration so far in this game. Grundy County looking over the defense. Up under center, two standing tailbacks behind them. Bledsoe County trying to stop him. Pitching to the tailback behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to get inside the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. So Grundy County versus the shutout. He had clear selling all the way. He had great blocking, and he just absolutely gets into the end zone for a touchdown of 21 yards.
21-yard touchdown run.
So Grundy County gets something out of it, salvages a touchdown out of it. 40-6 is the score here at Pikeville as Grundy County finally gets on the board.
Well, they earned it. I mean, they went down the field and did what they had to do and punched it in for a score. You got to say there's no quit in them. Even though they're down, they're going to try their best to get something positive out of this ball game.
So Grundy County will try for the extra point to try to get a 40-7 score, which is in theory was the score of the Whitwell game 3 weeks ago. Snap down. No, instead he's going to try for a 2-point conversion. He's going to try rolling outside into the end zone.
No good.
And it's no good. So Grundy tried a little trickery and didn't do it again. So it's 40-6 is the score. Bradley, this offense is putting together some impressive numbers on the field here. All right now Bledsoe County, leads by a razor-thin 40-6 margin. If you want to call that razor-thin. But
Got 10 men on the field. Now you got 11.
Now you got 11. Now you're going to have...
Got to watch it.
Watch the onside kick. Right, you may want one
Be alive, front line. Be alive.
And obviously, Bledsoe County is going to have their good hands people up front. As we wait here with 2:43 to go here in the half in the football game. The kick is up. The bouncer is going to go out of bounds. The splitter, and Bledsoe County will have it first down. Bledsoe leads 40-6. They scored the first 40 points of the game. Grundy County finally gets on the board. And
46-yard line.
Ball will be at the 46-yard line. It will be first down 10. So 2:41 to go. Bradley, plenty of time for Bledsoe to put another score on the board. Two years ago, when Jason Real hired Dwayne Taylor, most of us really didn't know what he was, what kind of coach he was. Now, first year he went 8 wins and played and put together a good team. This year he seems to be doing even better.
Well, it takes a year or so to really work in your program as far as what you want in the program to do, and you have your same core coaches. Nobody's gone anywhere, so it's really big volumes of them. They don't want to go anywhere. They're happy where they're at.
And off the quarterback. Not much of anything there. Clock running, 2:33 to go. Bledsoe will go to 4-0 on the season. They'll take a week off next week and they'll host Sequatchie County. Now the rest of the schedule goes like this: Marion County at Jasper, but that may be problematical considering what the TSSAA finds. And then you have at Monterey. Then we'll have Polk County at home, Cumberland County at home, and then up the road Tellico Plains. Typically, you go undefeated the rest of the way that way.
Very possible.
And Barry hands off the snap, fumbles the snap, and absolutely gets that backup quarterback's got to have to hold on to that ball. That's all there is to it. That could have been easily been a turnover. No gain. It'll be third down.
Well, you've got your third-string quarterback in there, number 42. I'm not sure what his name is. He's probably a freshman. He's not to be a sophomore.
That'll be Tyson Rankin.
Tyson Rankin.
A freshman.
Freshman
He's
quarterback.
a wide receiver and a defensive back primarily.
They were practicing snaps over here by the water table earlier, and just trying to get him warm there to know what to do.
Bledsoe County will go to 4-0 on the season, and a pretty good start from the midway point of the season. And obviously, quite satisfied. There's 1 minute to go here in this game. Bledsoe County on 3rd down, looking back to throw. Hands on Olmsted, hands it up the middle, bangs it out to the 45-yard line. So Bledsoe County will run it. The clock is running, 52 seconds to go. So Bledsoe County, except for the last 2 possessions, has done very, very well here, as Bledsoe County will cruise to a win here tonight. The clock is running. So there's a difference of 9 seconds in the clock between the scoreboard clock and the 40-second clock. So it's about 9-second thing. So they're going to have to run another play out, Bradley. That's all there is to it. And so Bledsoe County facing a 4th down 11. They're going to try to get some yardage out of this and try to run the clock out.
Yeah, a little bit here. I see him just a basic play up the middle, see what happens.
See what happens, see if you got something there. Bangs it outside, tries to get going there. They'll turn it over on down. So they failed to convert the 4th down, but really the clock running here. And that's going to do it pretty much here. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it here. Bledsoe County goes to 4-0 on the season with a 40-6 win over Grundy County. Bradley, they played another superb game, and they did the things they had to do to win. 40-6 is the score.
You can't ask for anything more than what those boys showcased on the field tonight. Bledsoe County came out, hit them in the mouth, and made sure they didn't let up off the steam for the whole game. You know, hats off to the coaching staff. Grundy County played a good game that they could here, and they're on the right track. They're going to win some ball games this year. Bledsoe County just outmanned them on the field tonight and owned it. Both sides of the ball.
Bledsoe County, they scored all but 2 times they had the ball. They didn't turn the ball over. And more importantly is that they played a pretty good game, and no doubt about it here tonight.
Brought to you by Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, your full-service telecommunications provider right here in the Sequatchie Valley.